Gopijana Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jai Jai Gurudev, Jayam Vishnupat Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Hastuta Rasata Sishimad Divine Grace ISKCON Founder Acharya Jagadguru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupat Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Hastuta Rasata Sishimad Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anand Gudi Vaishnavanda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Go Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyam Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganges Mai Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Petavutale. Srimati Bhakti Sita Shanti Krishna Padashitana. Gaura Karuna Sakti Bhakti. Om Agyana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaturvidhamena Tashmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Swapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamyam Dadadi Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Radhakam Shri Gurun Vaishnavasya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganarunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakar Patalurvescha Kripa Sindhu Vaivascha Patinanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Īśopaniṣad Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Continue our reading from Sri Īśopaniṣad. And today we continue from mantra 2. We continue from mantra 2. Mantra 2. Okay. Yes. Let's go forward. Mantra 2 is the consequences of following the Īśopaniṣad principle. If you follow Īśopaniṣad, you will get benefit. Mantra 3 is the opposite. What happens if we don't follow? So this is positive, this is falling. 3 is negative if we don't follow. Every action is reaction. Mantra 2 explains the benefit of working in the Īśopaniṣad conception. One becomes free from karmic reaction and act on the platform of liberation if we follow. So we chant the mantra together. Ready? Kurvan eveha karmani tijigvisek chatam samaha evam tvayi nadya hitosti na karma dipyate nare. Translation? Anyone can read the translation.
One may aspire to live for hundreds of years if he continuously goes on working in that way. For that sort of work will not bind him to the law of karma. There is no alternative to this way for man.
All right, thank you. Say the law of karma. You find a similar verse like this in the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, chapter 18. Text what? Get it last year. Yes. Text number 4. 5:18:4. A similar verse like this. So we'll learn something about the karma, and we'll learn something about destiny. Something which everyone is experiencing. Destiny. What is destiny? Destiny. What is destiny? Destiny.
The ripened reaction of our previous karma.
The
Ripened.
Okay, very good. Ripened result of our previous karma. Very good. Very good. Something to add? Destiny. Yes, sir.
Is the result of the situation that we will be getting as a result of past reactions.
Good. The result of our activities. What we do to produce reaction. For example, if you press a button, it's an action. So you're in the lift. One is independent until, yes. If you stand in the lift, it will not take you anywhere. It will remain there. So that is how free we are. But the moment you touch a button, the lift will start working. Right? It will take you to where? Destination. Destination is the floor which we have pressed. This is how it works. Destiny depends on the activities which we have performed before. It's destiny. Therefore, we are repeating. We should be careful with what we do, what we say, what we hear, even what we eat, everything. So be careful with it. Because they're going to produce action. The reaction. To produce reaction. It is dangerous for anyone to start practicing independent life, to live independent life. It is dangerous. Because it doesn't exist for a conditioned soul. It does not. Only liberated souls are free. That their actions do not produce reaction negatively. Otherwise, all others are responsible. So we learn that in this verse. Yes. One may aspire to live for hundreds of years if he follow the principles of Īśopaniṣad. You can do anything because there is no reaction to activities, no sinful reactions. Otherwise, we are going to live a life which is full of negative reactions, which we have been paying dearly for it since time immemorial. We have been paying dearly at our displeasure. When we are doing sinful things, we label it. How do we label our sinful activities? Enjoyment. Enjoyment. But is it enjoyment? It is not. It is not. It is not. Enjoyment is on the soul platform, not on the material platform. Enjoyment does not exist on the material platform. It is only on the soul platform. So we are making a very big mistake to think that the body can enjoy. The body can never enjoy. Matter. What is matter? Lump of flesh. How would that enjoy? It doesn't exist. It is soul that enjoys. So because we are eternal spirit soul, and enjoyment is natural for the soul. It is natural. Suffering is not natural. Enjoyment is natural. But on the conditioned state, we don't know how to enjoy. The tendency is there because it's natural. And we are spirit soul. So it is there. And we are applying it on the wrong platform. And labeling it enjoyment. And we pay heavily. We have been paying heavily for it. So, Christian consciousness is to take us out of suffering and place us back on the platform of enjoyment, which is natural and eternal for the soul. So, acting in is our consciousness. The problem for not acting like that, the solution and the benefit of solution. Three things we'll see here. Three things. Right? Yes. If you don't follow Īśopaniṣad principle, it is what? Karma bandhana. Please, can you show me any freedom for the soul here, for the spiritual soul here? Any independence here? Where? No. Every of our activities which are not meant for Vishnu is binding. It is binding. Everything. And Even the so-called good things are also binding. Not only bad things are binding, the good things are also binding because they're all within the mood. Duality. What is duality? Duality, what is it? Happiness, distress, is heat and cold, right? Right. Duality. These things are completely unnatural for the soul. Anaratu pashanam saksat bhakti yoga madokshaye. It's Bhagavatam 177. 177. Suffering is 100% unnatural for the soul. 100% unnecessary for the soul. Enjoyment is natural for the soul. So we have to learn how to enjoy by following the principle. Why is it binding? Why is it binding?
Because you're transgressing.
Transgressing the laws of nature by not acting according to prescribed duties. What is propelling that? What is pushing it on? What is pushing it on? Sense gratification. That's what we said before. Sense gratification is considered enjoyment, which is not. Krishna explained this in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, text 4 and 5. Text 4 and 5. Text 4 is talking about 8 elements, Bina Prakriti. Text 5 is talking about the spirit soul. And Krishna said, we, the living entities, the material world is going in because of our cheating mentality. Our cheating mentality is keeping on the material world. Means that if we remove sense gratification from our life, what happened? No more material life, no more material suffering, no more material suffering. If we remove sense gratification from our life, no more suffering. We are no more in the material world. We are already in the spiritual world. Jivan Mukta Saha Uchyate. Become Jivan Mukta. Although, Yasha Hare Dashya. Jivan Mukta, not just that are there. Jivan Mukta is real, it's right here. But it's Jivan Mukta. Because the Kilasu appear Bastasu. Our activities, our senses, our intelligence, our minds are dovetailed in Krishna consciousness. It's a Jivan Mukta. It's a Jivan Mukta. Right. Isms and proper talk about what if Prabhupada is talking? Isms. Ism means what? What Prabhupada is trying to address?
Nationalism, altruism.
Yes. All of them are what?
Extended
Sense gratification. Either concentrated or extended. All of them. All the isms are sense gratification. All. Individually, if you want to expand it to the family, and if you become better than that, it becomes national. But the whole thing is the body. It's the body. And all the philanthropic activities is what? Extended sense gratification. Why people do charitable things? Why people do? What the reason people do good things for people? To go to Heaven, for what? Better sense gratification. For better, let me expand my gratification. And you'll see in front of this Goshala, on the Kadasi days, they are distributing grains throughout the whole day. How do you call that? On the Kadasi day, people are happily distributing grains in the name of charity, doing good. So, is that good? We are talking about even Harikesana devotees are giving grains to their members on the Kadasi day. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Chita Chatamrita, Lord Chita Mahaprabhu told his mother, even in a dream, do not eat grains. Even in a dream. Chita Chatamrita. But some temples are distributing grains to their members. So one day I asked, what is this? They are eating grains in their house. They are also drinking alcohol in their house. Please give them also. Yeah, give them also. Yeah, give them what they do in their house. Right? So give them that also. Is it correct that because people are sinning, we should facilitate their sinful life? Is that our duty? Should we facilitate people's sinful life? I'm asking you. I don't know what I'm saying. I want to know. We are here to learn. Huh? Is that our duty as devotees to facilitate people's sanctification? No. So we should not do this. Otherwise, we are misrepresenting Srila Prabhupada. It doesn't matter the position we have. It doesn't matter. The positions we have is for service. It's for service. It is not to encourage people in their sinful life. It is to encourage people in Christian consciousness, not to encourage people in sinful life. It is risky, dangerous. We shouldn't do that as devotees. They should do whatever they want to do. That is on their own. When a devotee asked me, please, can you permit me to go and visit? I said no. I said, why? You are going to misbehave. You break principle there. Don't go there. But if I do without telling you, will you stop me? That is fine. Now you are taking permission from me to go and do the nonsense. It is my duty to say no. You can do it on your own, but don't take permission from me to do it. That I will not agree. Go your own, by yourself, and do whatever you want to do. It's your body, not my body. But don't take permission from me to do nonsense. So now that you told me, I said no, don't go there. That is our duty. That's our duty. All isms are body, sanctification, the body. So Prabhupada doesn't like it. Not because for him, it is not for him, it is for our own benefit. For our benefit. So we should follow it. There is a hard struggle for life in every class of living entities. And the Veda says that this is quite natural for the living being. The living being is eternal by nature, but due to his bondage in material existence, he has to change his body from one to another. This process is called transmigration of the soul. This transmigration is also called karma bandhana, or being bound by one's own work. By one's own work, our own individual activity. Of course, there's a collective karma and there is also a hereditary karma. But principally, we have individual karma, which we are facing a lot. Karma bandhana. Activities which are binding. So in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, Krishna said, auspicious and inauspicious activities should be given up. Both. Because both are binding. Like, auspicious things like grains on a Ekadasi day. Charity is auspicious activity. 18.3. Bhagavad Gita 18.5. Chapter 18, text 5. Charity, penance, austerity are compulsory. They should not be given up. Why? Even the sages are purified by this. Even sages are purified by this. Therefore, it shouldn't be given up. But we are doing the right thing in a wrong way. It does not make it good. If you drink poison, we smile. It will not work because you smile. It will kill you. It will destroy the body. So we should not do a good thing in a wrong way. Good thing in the right way, at the right time, the right person. That's authorized. Īśopaniṣad has the responsibility to guide us properly. Okay. What's the definition of Īśopaniṣad? Īśopaniṣad. What's the definition? We didn't discuss it. Now just remember. Īśopaniṣad means what? Upanishad. What does it mean? Upanishad. There are three words. Upanishad means what? What is the meaning? Use the mic so everybody can hear. Upanishad.
Upa means near and
Near?
Nishad means beside. Near. Sitting means beside.
To stay near. Yes? To who? Vishnu. Yes, you stay near to Vishnu. Yes. So let me give you what I wrote down here. I wrote something here. The celebrations are different. So I tried to join them together so that they can look nice. They can look nice for understanding. So what I wrote here is that knowledge which certainly loosen one's bondage. That knowledge which certainly loosen one's bondage, destroy one's ignorance of one's Swarupa with Krishna, and thereby helps one attain liberation is called Upanishad. Get it? I will repeat it. You can write it. This is my own language, it's not like this in the scripture. I just put them together. So you can understand. I repeat it. That knowledge could certainly loosen one's bondage, destroy one's ignorance, of one's Swarupa with Krishna, And thereby, don't worry, I'll repeat it many times. I'll repeat it many times until you get it. And thereby helps one attain liberation. That is Īśopaniṣad. That is Upanishad. I'll repeat it from the beginning. That knowledge, which certainly loosen one's bondage, destroy one's ignorance of one's swarupa, with Krishna. And thereby helps one attain liberation is Īśopaniṣad. This keeps us close to Krishna. And Prabhupada told us, if you keep close to Krishna, what happened? Become Krishna conscious. Become closer. So Īśopaniṣad keeps us close to Krishna. Close to Krishna. All right. The cycle of birth and death is present in one, in life, other than the human form. When the living entity gets the chance for human life, however, it is his chance to get free from the chain of the law of karma. So we have karma, akarma, and vikarma. Are principles very clearly described in the Bhagavad Gita. Actions, what are they? Actions which are done in terms of the prescribed duties mentioned in the revealed scriptures are called karma. Before that. Yes. So for human life, only in human life we have this. Not in animal life. We don't hold animal responsible for breaking traffic light. But human beings, we pay jail if you break traffic light. We pay. Why? Because our consciousness is developed to reason. So, for those polished animals, what is polished animal? Human beings who have no regulations in their life. No regulations. Anything goes. Freedom, liberation, independent. They are polished animals. Unfortunate animals. So, there's no karma for animals. Their life is always up. From one to next to next to next to next. But with human platform, it goes wrong. It's for karma. What is it? Nice karma or akarma? Elaborated in Bhagavad Gita. Yes, that is fine in Bhagavad Gita. How it works. Regulating the working energy of a human being in such a way that he can gradually realize the authority of the Supreme Īśopaniṣad principle. Who follow Krishna. Actions which make one free from the cycle of birth and death are called akarma. And actions which are performed by the misuse of one's freedom, thereby directing oneself towards the lowest regions of life, are called vikarma. What are the examples of vikarma? What are the examples of vikarma? Use mic. Examples of vikarma. So we can understand exactly what we're talking. If someone says, oh, vikarma, okay, sinful activity. Yes.
Killing of animals, intoxication.
Killing what was the question? Examples of vikarma. Okay, we are killing. Yeah, we are killing.
Animals, intoxication.
Yes, that is the action. What is the reaction for us? What does that? How do we pay for all those things? In which form?
As per Prabhupada, we get that animal body and that animal takes it and drugs.
Yes. Ugliness. Ugliness is what? Karma. Poverty. Legal complications. Chronic diseases. They are all vikarmas. The reactions of our sinful activity. They are all vikarmas.
Lacking education.
Yes. On education. One is not educated because whatever reason. It's karma. It's karma. Yeah. Poverty, ugly body, legal problems, lack of education, chronic illness. They are all vikarma. Vikarma.
Is it reaction of vikarma or is or vikarma?
This is vikarma. Vikarma means activities that bring results, negative results. Sinful activities that bring negative results. That is vikarma. It's clear?
If one is uneducated or illiterate, so if he performs the vikarma,
Yes, due to karma, because of the karma they performed in the past. That is why I'm illiterate today.
That is the result of vikarma.
Yes. Yeah, that's the result.
because if one born ugly or not looking good, so it is not on his hand. So
No, it is. It is.
I want to say it is the result of vikarma or it is called self-vikarma.
That's the result. That's what you're saying.
Result.
Yes, my question was, what's the result of vikarma? That was the way I put it, the question I put before. That's the result of vikarma. Yes.
Consequences.
Yes. One may be born. I get the point you are trying to make. So, a soul is born in a family that are poor. So they are not able to train the children or the child in school. Right? That's why you are looking at it. I have seen many in my country. There's one of the leaders who led the country 3 times. He was born from a family. They didn't have money to train him in school. When he got married, this wise parent that trained him in school, he became army general and ruled the country. Do you understand? So, it's not the karma per se of the parent. It is our own karma. Otherwise, if it is the parent alone, he wouldn't have gotten the chance of getting trained by somebody else. Not from his parent, from his own wife. He got all the training to the position he attained afterwards. So we are responsible for our own karma. It's our karma, not the parent's one. There may be connection. Yeah, there is connection that is born in such and such family. But if we have a good karma, we can rise to any level. We have sages who were not born from Brahmana families. Is it not? Many sages who were not born in a Brahmana family, not even human family. Like Valmiki,
Vishwamitra.
Vishwamitra.
He was by birth was Kshatriya.
No. Vishwamitra is from Sakun. No. No, he's
Guru of Lord Ram.
that is what he did. We are talking about the family. The Brahmanas were not even born from human, but they became powerful sages. Rishashringa. Yes. Yes. And we have Brahmanas who are born in Brahman family who are not at all spiritual. Like Ravana, yes. Again? Yes, good. Ashwatthama, yes, Ashwatthama. And there is, yes. What of Daksha? Can you forget Daksha? Daksha is a devotee. He's a Brahmana, but he's a devotee? No. Ajamili? No, Ajamili is a Brahmana. Only he fell down, he's a Brahmana. Yeah, he did well when he was a Brahmana. Before he fell down, he was very good. He was very good. Daksha, yes. Dhritarashtra. There's another powerful one again I'm looking for. The one powerful one we have not mentioned. Very powerful one. Not a devotee. It doesn't. Try to remember. It's very famous one. No, Jagamada, they are Brahmanas. They are Brahmanas. They are Brahmanas, they are dumb buses. There is one powerful one. The one who had problem with Ambarish Maharaj. What is his name? Yes. Dhruva Samuni. Not a devotee. It's a powerful Brahmana. Not a devotee. You see? We are responsible for what is happening to us. All of us. Family may be contributing to it, but we are responsible. For a soul to be born in a particular family, that is what that soul has performed, practiced in the past, that is sent to a particular family. So we are responsible. Responsible for everything which is happening to us. All right? Good. Shall we continue? So, Īśopaniṣad is helping us to become regulated by following the principle of Īśopaniṣad. Then perfection will come in that way. Okay. What is the result of karma? We have vikarma, we have karma, akarma. What's the result of If you have higher planetary system, gradual elevation. Wealth, yes, you have, yes. So become opposite, right? They become opposite. Yes, you have wealth.
Intelligence.
Yes, very good. You have intelligence. Yes. Good birds. Yes.
Maybe devotion.
Yes. So these are the results. You have opulence, you have a beautiful body, you have good education, you have riches, all that. That's a result. Right? Okay. Yes, please. With the mic.
Because in our society, sometimes it is seen that somebody is hosted, or according to his astrology, according to his astronomical calculation, he should have received these things, or he should have, the situation should be like that. But due to some circumstances, external circumstances, that thing is not happening. And people go to astrologer and they do some kind of tricks, and then the obstacle is gone, like that we see. So is there any effect of external things on somebody's karma.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes people complain, but why are you after me? What did I do to you? Why are you after me? You're after me because I was after you in our past life. I have forgotten, but the super soul is reminding you. Sack him. He sacked you in the past life. Now you have to sack him also. That's karma. That's how it works. The cycle. That is why, you see, when I quoted Bhagavad Gita that pious activity also should be given up. But why? It is binding. If I give you money to become an educated person today, how will you pay me back? How will you pay me back that good?
Next life.
The next life. In the next life, you'll be in the position, I will pay you back. This is the intricacy of karma. Krishna described in Bhagavad Gita 4:19. For the intricacy of karma is very difficult. Very difficult. 19:27. I forgot it. Check. Intricacies of karma is very difficult. Either it's 19 or 27. I forgot. Check. Yes.
There are many people here in India that believe, okay, I have to expect some bad karma, so let me do good karma. Let me do some good works,
To neutralize it.
To nullify. How do you answer to that?
Yes, that is good. We have to do good to neutralize the bad thing. But the good thing is not sufficient by itself. Just like this example we gave now. I'm doing good to him. He's going to pay me back that good. We may also go to heaven together. We have to come back here together. The only chance for us is to take Krishna consciousness.
It's true, I can clearly understand. You were saying, okay, in the past I've done some bad things, so bad karma is due me.
Yes.
And I know that, maybe I'm expecting it. So, but if I do some good activities, actually that bad karma will be nullified?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for asking that. We have to pay for that. The good thing we're doing now, it will also reap the result in next life.
But I still need to suffer.
Yes, we have to pay for it. You have to pay for it. That is why you see, many people get wondered. I've never done anything bad to anybody. But why am I suffering like this? I'm trying my best. What am I suffering like this? I've never hated any person. I've been doing good to people. Yes. What is happening is, the good we are doing now, you will get it in the future. At the moment, we are paying for the one we have done before. We will pay for it. We cannot go free. And we have been paying. So we can only cut it up like this. Thank you. Yes, Prabhu? Yes. So your hand has been up.
You said that if a child, you mentioned that if a child is born blind or with any disability, that's the result of the child's karma. So my question is, what about the parents who will then be suffering?
It's their karma.
In what way? Is it also the parents' karma that they have to?
Yes. They have contributed for that. Therefore, they have to experience it. They will spend money. They have the anxiety of having such a child for the duration it has to take. So it's both. If you watch carefully in Kali Yuga, you watch carefully, and if we're very sincere to look at it very carefully, all the children we have are imposed on us. They are not exactly what we expected. Because it is karma. Did Bhaktivinoda Thakur complain of any of his children? Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Did he complain? Why? Why? He selected them. There's a process to select your children in your Krishna consciousness. Yes, Prabhu. Do you understand? There's a process to select our children. We should select our children. Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Nowadays, the parents are giving the best education to their children, I believe, and making huge expenditure. So it means that this kind of activities are not for the pleasure of the Lord, I believe. These kind of activities are binding to the material world for the parents.
Excuse me. What was the beginning?
Who said that?
Should I repeat again?
Yeah, beginning. Okay, wait, don't worry. Yes.
Prabhu said that nowadays parents are putting in a lot of effort to give education for the children, but that is not for pleasure of Krishna. So he says that are the parents being wrong by karma?
Okay. We should give because of Kali Yuga. Because of Kali Yuga. But because majority of people in Kali Yuga, we don't have faith in Krishna. Our faith in Krishna is very small, very, very small, very tiny. And majority of us are going to get married. Therefore, there is a need to also have material education to support our material life. And we should not give only material life, we should also give spiritual. That's a recommendation of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. As we have our material, we should also have our spiritual. Both of them. We should have both of them. Then it is balance, which is the teaching of Īśopaniṣad. We should have a balanced life. Īśopaniṣad teaches that we should have balanced life. I will show you the mantra that teaches balanced life. So if you give our children only mundane education, it is child abuse. As far as Krishna consciousness is concerned, it's child abuse. So we should give them both. So they are balanced. Because we didn't do that, majority of our children are not taken to Krishna consciousness. See, Christians' children are Christians. Muslims' children are Muslims. Krishna children are not Krishna devotees. It's a minus for us. It's a serious minus for us. And we are not concerned about it. It's a serious problem. We should be conscious of this. The future of this movement is in the hands of who? The children. But where are they? Where are the children? Where? In the material world. In the Gurukul, if somebody graduates from a Gurukul, what will he do? What will he do? If somebody graduates from your Gurukul, it's called Gurukul, what will he do?
Brahmanical activities. Brahmanical activities.
Which one? Which Brahmanical activity? Pujari. Which preaching? Which preaching? It's Pujari. Is that sufficient to maintain? It will hate the movement. The mistake we have done before, we should not continue with it. We should correct it now. If we want future, the children of the future, then we should train them. Where are those children? Where are they? Our scripture is not just to sit here and read a book and get a certificate. That is not what Prabhupada intended having Bhakti Sastri for. It's to know exactly what to do and do it right for the progress of the movement. Just move forward. Where are the children to move this movement tomorrow? Where are they? We're not seeing that the future of the movement is not so wonderful because you don't have those who are going to carry the movement forward. We're not thinking about it. We should think about it. Yes. Yesterday, I did wedding for some disciples, and I told them, I've been telling, I don't want a child from you less than Brahma. That is not my saying. It is in the fourth canto of Bhagavatam, Prithu Maharaj. In other words, no laziness in Krishna consciousness. Household ashram is that when you say ashram means spiritual, it's not material. Don't make it material. Let it be spiritual. Bring Krishna conscious children. That depends on our consciousness. One of the reasons, the main reason why our children are becoming devotees, because the parents are not in good consciousness. Hare Krishna. Let's continue. We should be good devotees. Good devotee. That's all. All right. The instruction of Īśopaniṣad is better explained in the Bhagavad Gita, sometimes called the Īśopaniṣad, the cream of all the Upanishad. In the Bhagavad Gita, the personality of God says that no one can attain the state of Naiskarami or Akarma without beginning the prescribed duties mentioned in the Vedic literature. The Vedic literature can regulate the working energy of the human being in such a way that one can gradually realize the authority of the Supreme Being. Right. Virtually, no one has to do anything more than to render devotional service to the Lord. In the lower stage of life, however, one cannot at once adopt the activities of devotional service. Nor can one completely adopt reactionary work. We have to gradually rise by following the principle. Now we can get there. An ordinary man wants to work for his own sense enjoyment. And when the principle of sense enjoyment is extended from the individual to include the collective society, nation, or humanity in general, it assumes various attractive names such as altruism, socialism, communism, nationalism, humanitarianism, etc. These isms are certainly very attractive forms of karma bandhana, not liberation. It is not liberation, karma bandhana. The bondage of one's own work. But the Vedic instruction of Sri Īśopaniṣad is as follows. If you actually live for any of the above isms, make them God conscious. That means even the isms can be accommodated in Christian consciousness by making them God-centered. Wait, the remaining one is coming out. Come. All right. We should make our isms God conscious. Then it becomes perfect. Becomes perfect. God-centered activities are evaluated in Bhagavad Gita as being so rich that even a little bit of them can save one from. Which verse is that? Which verse is that? Which verse? Which verse? Tell me the chapter. Which the verse? The verse I want to know. It's famous now. It's very famous. 2:40. Thank you. Thank you. Little advancement can save one from danger. Which danger? Which danger? Yes. You don't go down again to lower. At least you remain here. So that's danger. So we should always go up. Yes. The greatest danger of life is to glide down again into the evolutionary cycle of birth and death. If some way or other a man misses the spiritual opportunity offered by human form of life and thus glides down again into the evolutionary cycle, it must be considered the most regrettable incident. Although foolish man cannot see this due to defective senses. Sri Īśopaniṣad advises us, therefore, to exert our energy in Īśavasya spirit. And in that engagement, we may wish to live for many years, to change people's life. Krishna consciously, you can live for as many as you like, to change people's life. Otherwise, what the use of living like a tree for hundreds of years and standing in one place and doing nothing? What is the use of that? There's no benefit. Once you live this one moment Krishna consciously than to live millions of years without Krishna consciousness. No value. Sri Īśopaniṣad advises us, therefore, otherwise, one's long life is no better than that of a tree, which also is a living being, and which lives for hundreds of years. There is no point in living a long life like trees, or breathing like the bellows, or begetting children like the hogs and dogs, or eating like camel. Papa is using very heavy words. Even a humble life with God-centered activities is more valuable than the crucial hopes of a so-called altruism or socialism without any relation to God. What the conclusion? Such God-centered activities, even though half finished, are still good for the executor, because they will guarantee him a human form of life in his next birth. In this way, he can have another chance to improve his position on the path of liberation. So when we say it's dangerous to go the circle, what are we looking at? Yes. Can you expand it more? 900,000 aquatics life. 900,000 aquatics. We have to go through that. As the living entities in the water. According to Padma Purana, 900,000 species. We have to go through all that. After completing that, what's the next one? Trees. How many? 2 million. There's 2 million trees. Plant and trees. 2 million plant and trees. We'll go through You go through all that before we change. You have to finish that cycle. 2 million planting trees. You have to go through all that. Next one, insect. 1 million. No, 1.1. 1.1 million insects. Next one, birds. 1 million birds. Birds is 1 million. Next is bees. 3 million. Then the least of all is 400,000. And we are complaining. See? Right? It's only 400. So it is not a simple thing as we just read in a book like that. Go cycle. We have to go through this species before we come again to human platform. Do we have to take that risk? No. It doesn't want it. Therefore, we have been discussing seriousness and sincerity in Krishna consciousness. 2 qualities. Which one? Seriousness and sincerity in Krishna consciousness. We've been discussing it, not here. I was doing somewhere else. Seriousness and sincerity in Krishna consciousness. The Prabhupada gave many devotees examples, but my favorite of all of them is Dhruva Maharaj. My favorite, Dhruva Maharaj. Serious and sincere. All right? That is it for this. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go to the next mantra 3. You're very ecstatic that you forgot. All right. Mantra 3. What do we learn in mantra 3 before we go forward? Don't go forward. I just told something before I'm asking. Consequences of what? Of not falling. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now let's go. Consequences of not following the law. So we are not going to have freedom to live long. There's no freedom here. Here there's no freedom. Following there is freedom. We are going to be free from karma. Here we are going to be bound by the karma for not following. Mantra 3 explains the fate of those who fail to follow the Īśopaniṣad conception and therefore act in a vikarma way. There's no question of I am neutral. It does not exist. Yes. Either we are godly or ungodly. That's all. Okay. Next. So let's chant the mantra together, then we can continue. Ready? Yes. Asurya namate loka andena tamasa vritahan tamste pratyadiga chantin eke charma anujanahan. Translation? You can read.
The killer of the soul, whoever he may be, must enter into the planets known as the worlds of the faithless, full of darkness and ignorance.
Ooh. Full of? Darkness. How do you feel in a room without light? How do you feel in a room? Fearful, yes. Fearful. You will take a rope for a snake and a snake for a rope. Right? That is ignorance. In a dark room, no knowledge. That means what? We will suffer unnecessarily. If you think a rope is a snake, you suffer. If you think a snake is a rope, also will suffer. Both of them. Yes. So, okay, let's go. Let's go forward. Yes. We are going to look at the godly, demoniac, and the destination. The destinations are not the same. Destinations are different. Otherwise, God will be partial. Yes. So, in this mantra, very one sentence, very one sentence I'll show you. Anyone opposed to Krishna is Asura, and the destination is hell. True? Is it true? Anyone opposed to Krishna is what? Asura. And the destination is hell. This is a lesson we'll get from here, this mantra 3. You find the same verse in the third canto Bhagavatam. Canto 3, chapter 23, text 56. 23:36. Canto 3, chapter 23, text 56. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, chapter 13, 1-3, text 123, 1, 2, 3. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 17, text 185. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 87 and 22. 10, 87, 22. Similar verse like this. Similar. Okay. Let's move forward. Let's go forward. The godly people, those who are godly, what do? Cognizance of the responsibility, and they work in Īśopaniṣad spirit. They considered godly. Zero? The ungodly are called? No. Those who follow, they are called Sura. Yes, Sura. The demigods. They are called Sura. Yes. Now the opposite. What is their aim? What is the aim of devotees? The lotus feet, the Supreme Lord. That is the aim. That means a Krishna conscious devotee must be Krishna purpose driven. If we are not Krishna conscious purpose driven, we will not attain the goal of Krishna consciousness. We must be Krishna conscious purpose driven. Make sense? Most of the difficulties we're having, the challenges we have are not making serious leap in our Krishna consciousness. We have not clearly defined our purpose in Krishna consciousness. So most of us are floating. Floating. If you throw a football in the water, what happens? That is floating. We're not existing. If you throw a stone inside the water, what happens? It goes down because it has weight. So, Christian purpose-driven devotees, according to Rupa Goswami, they are deep down the bottom of the ocean. So, no Maya can catch them. He gave an example of a net. If a fisherman threw the net, the fish is put on the surface to be captured. I'm sorry, the teacher is here. Is it true? Did I quote you properly? If the fishes who are supposed to the water, what does it mean? What? Yes, it's superficial. If we are not deep down, if we are not solidified in our Christian consciousness, it's not solidified, if our foundation is not strong, Maya will blow us easily down. That's what it means. But those who are fixed in Christian consciousness, they are like fishes who are deep down the bottom of the ocean. No fisherman's net will reach there. Maya will not reach there. Maya will not reach the lotus feet of Krishna. Maya will never reach the lotus feet of Krishna. So we should be Christian purpose driven. If we are Christian purpose driven, we will be successful. All challenges will be stepping stones, not the stumbling blocks. Not a stumbling block. Stepping stones to rise in Christian consciousness. Purpose driven. Yes. Why should we be godly? Why? Why should we be godly? Why we should be godly? Human body is we already mentioned the circle you're going to go through. So it's not necessary for intelligent persons, no, I don't want to go this again. I should become Krishna conscious. Is it not? Yes. Just for an ant to move from here to here, for some ants, how long will it take? There's some ants. Okay, a snail. For a snail to move from here to here, how long will it take? Hours? Days. Days. We want to have that kind of life again? Snail? Majority of us are snails in Krishna consciousness. Because we are not purpose driven, Krishna conscious purpose driven. So it's very, very slow. And majority of devotees constantly think of giving up Krishna consciousness. Should I continue? Should I give up? Should I continue? Should I continue? Why that? Because the advancement we're making is very, very small. Very small. If we are Krishna conscious, purpose driven, advancing will be faster. Because we are going to be very, very serious and sincere in our Krishna consciousness. Like Dhruva Maharaj. Anything disturb his Krishna consciousness? His guru discouraged him, but was he discouraged? No. All of us here are complaining. Is it not true?
Yes.
Is it not? GBC, Guru, congregation leaders, project leaders, temple president, commanders, fellow. Yes. Why? Why? Because our eyes are outside. Those who are serious and sincere, their eyes are inside. Means what? They are looking for Krishna. That is their goal. And they face her. Just like if you are very hungry, can anyone stop you from eating? If you are very, very hungry, can someone stop you from eating? Even if somebody tries to stop you, you'll find a way to go and eat something. Yes. The same approach we have in our Krishna consciousness. The same approach. Dhruva was not looking for anything than a person who can help him achieve his goal. That is seriousness. It is only those who are Krishna conscious, purpose driven who have such a determination. Others will not. So, a human form of life, Manusha Janma Sudru Labha. Human form of life is very, very rare, difficult to attain. So we should not lose it. Next, the facility for comfortable life is available in human form of life. And it can solve all our problems in human form of life, which is not there for other species. We already discussed that. Yes. Another point which I saw here, what strikes you most in this verse? When you read the word, what strikes you most here? What touch your heart when after reading this, the translation? The translation.
There's no alternative way. There's no alternative.
Okay, there's no alternative way. Very good.
Killer of the soul.
The killer of the soul. That one hit me. The killer of the soul. Bhagavad Gita says what? Bhagavad Gita 2:19. What did it say? 2:19. 2:19.
Neither he who thinks the living entity, the slayer.
Read it loud. We're not hearing.
Neither he who thinks the living entity, the slayer, nor he who thinks it slain is in knowledge, for the self slays, nor is slain.
Very good. Anyone who thinks I'm killing you, or thinks someone is killing me, is what? It's a fool. The Christians say it's a fool. Because the soul cannot be killed. But here we have the killer of the soul. So what does it mean? Killer of the soul. What is the meaning of that? What does it mean? Killer of the soul.
Killer of the true nature of the soul, true Swabha of the soul.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Yes, bro. Killer of the soul. Yes.
Maharaj, a soul who has got a human form of life but doesn't utilize it to achieve the purpose of human form of life is considered a killer of the soul.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, go forward. Who does not follow the principle? Who does not follow the principle? Asuras. Why? Neglectful of human responsibility and no information about the soul.
If I don't have any information, I could just be called an innocent, ignorant person. Why such a strong word like this? No, I'm just thinking because in this modern day, devotees are preaching. They don't use words like kami, demon. They don't use these words anymore. It's too heavy. They feel it's going to scare people away from Krishna consciousness if I use these kinds of terminologies like sin or hell, demon, kami. We don't use this language anymore.
You know what it's about this is what they say about this? 64 Principles of Community. He has a book, 64 Principles for Community. Īśopaniṣad Bhakti Maharaj translated it into English, and Īśopaniṣad Bhakti Maharaj gave purport. He translated it because he's in Bengali, so he translated it into English. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. And then Bhakti Maharaj gave purport. So one of the principles is a sycophant cannot be a guru. A sycophant cannot be a guru. You understand? Yeah. It means a flatterer. One who flatters is not a guru. Well, how will someone's life be if the doctor flatters you? Oh, my dear patient, don't worry. It will be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Just sleep. You think that doctor is a doctor? No. So if a guru tells you fancy words, is that our well-wisher? No, not our well-wisher. He must use strong words to penetrate the darkness of our hearts, to destroy it. That's a sadhu. A sadhu must have the potency to break the ignorance in the heart. Otherwise, it's not a sadhu. Therefore, this word are necessary. The killer of the soul. Killer. You are a killer of the soul.
They will say that's fanatic. Using this word fanatic. It's true. People are speaking like that. Say, that you're being a religious fanatic.
Yes. Let us use the word appropriately. It's appropriate words. It's appropriate words. How many times Prabhupada use the word rascals? So many lectures in the purport. Rascals, because we are. We are rascals and fools. Because we don't know anything, and we are advertising seriously ignorance as knowledge. So people said fools and rascals. We are. And by using the word, some of us get, okay, I'm sorry. So we take to Krishna consciousness. So sadhus should not flatter anyone. Otherwise, you are not potent to enter the heart. Sutta Goswami glorifies Sukadeva Goswami as the powerful son of Vyasadeva who can enter the heart of the audience. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura said in the purport, Sutta Goswami is saying, my dear spiritual master, as you know how to penetrate the heart, you should also make me potent to enter the heart of the audience that I'm speaking to. This is parampara. This is parampara. Don't make me impotent. Make my word potent. Isn't that how Prabhupada prayed? That's how Prabhupada prayed. Make me dance. If you want me to dance, please make me dance. And he danced. We should represent him properly. Yes. So we're looking at the killer, the word of the killer of the soul. The killer of the soul. So the Asuras. We don't have information. Okay, yeah, now come back to your question. I am not aware. I have no information about the soul. What is my fault? I don't know. That is why I'm not doing. So what is my fault? I don't know. Prabhupada said, ignorance is not an excuse. And why we don't know? Why we don't know? Yes. Sanctification. That's why we don't know. So it is our fault that we don't know. Yes. Atma, Asura. What's the characteristics of Asuras? Don't make an attempt in self-realization. They don't. Because they're fully occupied with sanctification. What is wrong with sanctification? What is wrong with that? Please answer my question. What is wrong with sanctification? What is wrong?
It is wrong. It is never ending and never gives the real happiness.
Okay, very good. It is never ending and never give real happiness. Very good. Yes, sir. Wanted to say something? Okay, yes.
It entangles in material world.
It will entangle us. Very good. We entangled.
Yeah, one who indulges in sense gratification never makes spiritual progress.
Yes, we will not be spiritually inclined. Yes.
It takes away us from Krishna. It takes away us from.
Yes. Good. Yes, Vitaly.
Keeps you distracted, so you'll never
Yes. Sense gratification takes our self-interest away. Our self-interest is taken away. That's sense gratification. We are very busy gratifying the senses. We forget the soul. So, Atma. Yes. So we don't make attempt in self-realization. We want to become covered by illusion, materialistic and attached to enjoyment. You make a show of religion. We make a show of religion. That means we are hypocrites. So not because we are just innocent, we are hypocrites. I was telling some devotees about this. One disciple, her mother takes her to temple on Janmashtami, right? And offer obeisance to Krishna. So the next day the daughter says, Mommy, I'm going to the temple. No. Why? Only on Janmashtami you should go to temple. Only on Janmashtami you go to temple. You don't need to take it seriously. So this person has gone to the temple. What does he do as he goes to the temple? What does he do? Is he a religious person? No. So everything that he's doing is thrown hand is hypocrisy, no faith in Krishna. He doesn't believe in Krishna. And if you look at Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, text 12, purport. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, text 12, purport. Right from the beginning. Read it. Read. Yes, it's Prabhu is having. He has already. Just read it. We make a show of religion. Read. That's my beginning. The purport. Please listen carefully.
Those who are thus bewildered are attracted by demonic and atheistic views. In that deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitful activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated.
Who are that? Who are they? Who are they?
Atheists.
Asuras. Yes. But purport. Proper speaking. Purport. Listen.
There are many devotees who assume themselves.
There are many demons. Many demons?
Devotees.
Okay. Many devotees.
Who assume themselves to be in Krishna consciousness and devotional service, but at heart do not accept the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, as the absolute truth.
Very good. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yes.
There are many devotees. Where? In Krishna consciousness, who never accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of God in their heart, but in the temple. They are in the temple. He Prabhupada is saying, not me. See, I just want us to know the right thing, know what is happening, so we can protect ourselves and attain the goal. This is what I'm trying to do. Does it make sense? You understand? So when we are talking of Asuras, we should also look within. We should also look within. They make a show of religion. What is their interest in Christian consciousness? What is their interest in Christian consciousness? Money, power, influence. We are not seeing. We have a mirror to see our faces, right? There's a mirror also to see our hearts. What is that? Our scriptures. Our scriptures are the mirror to see the heart. I'll give you an example. If you want to look the heart, do you want to see your heart? Our hearts? Want to see? Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita chapter 12. Bhagavad Gita chapter 12. What the verse? 13-14. 13-14. There are two verses together? Right. Listen. You want to see the heart? Do you want to see our hearts? Please, go ahead, translation.
One who is not envious, but is a kind friend to all living entities, who doesn't think himself a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engaged in devotional service with determination, his mind and intelligence fixed on me, such a devotee of mine is very dear to me.
Is it a mirror? Is it a mirror? Thank you. Let us see properly. So, the Asuras are attracted to money, power, and influence. The reason why we don't have interest in Krishna is what? We are attracted to Krishna's energy, not Krishna himself. So, Atmaha, we're the killer of the soul. Next. Is it clear? Okay. Godly. Even if they are unsuccessful, they will attain what? Spiritually advanced Brahmin family. They will be there. Even if you're not successful, there is a chance. So, in other words, it is always necessary for us to approach Krishna. Even if you don't succeed, to go to Godhead, there is a chance. But materially, if you fail, you fail completely. It's finished. If you're in a school, you don't pass exam, you have certificate? You have certificate? If you don't pass exam in school, do you have certificate? No. In Christian consciousness, whatever we do, there is something. There is something for us. So Krishna, I told Arjuna, in all circumstances, we should become. We should become in all circumstances. That's chapter 6 of the Gita. Become a yogi, be a devotee. In all circumstances, you should be devotee. Chapter 6 of the Gita. All right? And wealthy or aristocratic family, or if you become successful, can't even imagine when you get back to Godhead. Who can imagine if you get back to Godhead? Can you imagine? If we're failure, we have all these things. If you attain success, who can calculate? Who can calculate what is in Goloka? Who? So in all circumstances, we should become devotees. The demoniac, now is the opposite, right? Demoniac. They will go to where? Hell's planet, where the Asuras live. They become degraded species. Because they will give great suffering. Great suffering. All right? Next one. Let's go. Human body is Vedic scriptures and acharyas. The ship that we have the expert boatmen, the acharyas. It's a facility to cross the ocean with a favorable breeze. As Prabhupada said, this material world is sometimes compared with an ocean. Right? And this human body is compared with a solid boat designed to cross over the ocean. The Vedic scriptures and acharyas or saintly teachers are compared with the expert boatman. And the facilities of human body are compared with favorable breezes, which can help the boat smoothly fly to the desired destination. If with all these facilities, a person does not fully utilize this human life for self-realization, such an asura must be considered the killer of the soul, Atmaha. The killer of the soul is destined to enter into the darkest region of ignorance, to suffer perpetually. And here is a warning of Sri Īśopaniṣad in clear terms. In a very clear terms. Before we go to that actual hellish planet, before we even go there, we'll start it from here. We start it from here. How do we start from? How do we start? Prabhupada said, we are given this human form of life not to work hard like the ass and swine and dog, but to attain the highest perfection of life. If we do not care for self-realization, it is by the law of the nature that we have to work very hard, even though we do not want to do so. In this age, the human being has been forced to work hard like the ass and bull, pulling cart. These are some of the examples of the regions where an asura is sent to work, revealed by this verse of Sri Īśopaniṣad. Our hellish life is already starting from here. It's already from here. Before we go there, we're already starting it from here. We experience it already. If a man fails to discharge his duties as a human being, he is forced to transmigrate to the planet called Asuria, in the degraded species of life, to work hard in ignorance and darkness. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is also stated that they have self-realized men who in their previous life could not complete the process of approaching God but had sincerely tried for it. In other words, those who fail to attain success in realizing their relation with God are given the chance of appearing in the family of Suchi or Srimata. Suchi means a spiritually advanced Brahmana, and Srimata means a Vaishya or member of the mercantile community. If the fallen candidates are given the chance of taking birth in respectable, noble families, we can hardly imagine the state of those who have completely achieved success in the attempt of Krishna consciousness. Right. So can the soul be killed? Now we are refreshing. Can the soul be killed? No. Can the soul? No. Isn't the soul eternal? Yeah, the soul is eternal. It is explained in all the Vedic literatures that the soul is eternal and cannot be killed. References. Bhagavad Gita. We'll give you one, 219, and the other ones are also there, which teaches the eternality of the soul. Why does it hate? What does it here say then the killer of the soul? We already mentioned, right? 3 levels of readings by Madhvacharya. These are some commentaries of our acharyas, in addition to support what Prabhupada have said. So we Prabhupada stop here. Want to go further? You can go. Want to see? Yes.
In the third, first para, Prabhupada has told that there are only these 2 kinds of human beings all over the universe. In Prabhupada, of the first paragraph,
yes.
Prabhupada written, there are only these 2 kinds of human beings all over the universe, Asura and Sura. So, what are the 4 lakhs species of human beings? What are those?
In this category, the animals are not counted. The 8 million is not counted. We are looking at only the 400,000, and they are divided into two. Those who are falling, they are asuras. Those who are not falling, and those who are falling are asuras. Those who are not falling are asuras. Animals are not counted here. Only 400,000 is counted. They divide into two. And not equally. Not that 200 is for asuras, 200 is for asuras. No. It's based on the qualities. Who is falling? So, in the whole world, what is the population of Hare Krishna devotees? What is the population?
Less than 1%.
1 million. Okay, let's say 1 million, right? Okay, 1 million. Out of the 1 million, according to Bhagavad Gita, purport 9:12. 9:12. According to 9:12. You just read it now. You just read it. The Prophet says that many devotees who consider themselves to be Hare Krishna devotees, but actually in their heart they don't accept Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So how many we consider real devotees? If you want to judge from here. And if you go to Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila chapter 1, text 218, and Prabhupada is also speaking, envious people are not devotees. Envious people are not devotees. And I heard Īśopaniṣad Guru Govinda Maharaj spoke about this also extensively. Envious people, they are not devotees. They are ordinary people. He used that word. They are ordinary people. Guru Govinda Maharaj said. He's quoting Prabhupada. Ordinary people. The Prabhupada use the word upeksha. Upeksha means they should be rejected. They should not be respected. They should be rejected. And Prabhupada mentioned there are many people in Krishna consciousness who are envious. So how many do you think are devotees? In reality? Suras and asuras. How many do you think? Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Īśopaniṣad ki jai. Okay. We'll continue from 4. We did 2 and 3. No, finish now. This additional. This additional. We go on to make additional. I added this to the words. Yeah. Okay. We did 2. Okay, time for prasad.